Canadian Outback Adventures and Events, and today I'm talking with Carla, our Alberta adventure expert. Carla, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Today we are talking a little bit more about some of those activities up in Jasper, and you've got some snowshoe tours that are perfect for winter in this time of year, right?
Yeah, one thing that's nice about Jasper, especially in my opinion, is just so nice to visit after the hectic summer tourist season. When the snow falls and the cold weather hits, all of a sudden there really is just a serene winter calm over Jasper National Park, and it's a great time to take in the mountains and reconnect with nature.
And you've got snowshoe tours, so people are really able to get close to nature and possibly wildlife and strap on some snowshoes and go out and really explore the area. Tell me a bit more about the snowshoe tours that we offer.
We do. Well, obviously snowshoeing is a very classic, old-fashioned sport and definitely the mode of transport back in the day when the fur trappers were actually in Jasper National Park. So luckily for us, the equipment has definitely seen some good upgrades since the thatched old snowshoes, and we do have really great, comfortable modern-day snowshoes. So we like to really take out guests and let them experience the crisp, fresh mountain air, let them take in the beauty of national parks, and visit some of our favorite Jasper scenic lakes, including Pyramid Lake, Medicine Lake, Moline Lake. We might be visiting any one of those on the tour. The tour itself, we do depart twice a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 8:30 in the morning. And the early morning is really just to ensure that we have basically the first tracks of the day. There's nothing better than hitting a lakeshore, which is just completely untouched. And as well, like you mentioned, wildlife viewing. There's this misconception that wildlife is all hibernating in the winter. And yes, maybe that is true for marmots and bears, but a lot of other wildlife is still active. And so it's definitely great to get out in the morning, especially in Jasper. We've got a lot of elk, so we always like to try and see those. And the purpose of the trip and the tours, we're definitely in search of some of those tracks as well. And we're definitely going to try and see some wildlife, definitely taking some gorgeous, beautiful spots, great photo opportunities. And we'll have a local experienced guide with you as well. And that's really just to help you take some benefit from the tour, learn about the flora, the fauna, the geography, the wildlife of the region.
I'm sure it'd be great to have a local person from the area really able to highlight definitely the landscape and really help the guests recognize some of the tracks or see some of the wildlife and really get an in-depth tour for it. So what kind of equipment would somebody need to go on one of these snowshoe tours?
Well, that's the best thing about going on a guided tour is you really just have to book it and show up. There's no requirements for you other than that, just to dress warm as if you're going out skiing for the day. Just definitely dress for the weather. But we provide all the participants with boots, snowshoes, poles, and the poles are like ski poles. They're there to help you feel balanced on the snowshoes, and if you are feeling a little bit wobbly, then you do have those poles to lean on as well. And we also provide transportation and, of course, our guide.
So now transportation, where do you pick up from?
So if anybody is staying in Jasper, we're more than happy to do hotel pickup. So we'll definitely pick you up at any hotel, bed and breakfast, etc. Or if you're just coming in for the day, you're more than welcome to park at any of the parking lots or streets along Jasper. And we have a great central location on Patricia Street, which everybody can just walk in and check in there as well. Once we either have picked you up from the hotel or you've checked in at our check-in desk, we will transport you to and from the trail location of the day.
And how long are these tours going for? Is it something that's required for advanced fitness levels, or is it accessible for anybody?
Great question. No, these are definitely accessible for beginners. They are about 3.5 hours in duration, and depending where we're driving to, there is a bit of transport time involved in that. Everybody should be prepared to be outside for a good 2.5 hours, but the pace is really just dictated by the group's ability and their desire. So there's no need to go very fast. It's completely beginner appropriate, and the guides will really just work at the pace of the group and also give some good tips on, how to walk properly and feel most comfortable.
That sounds like an excellent tour. Definitely a really enjoyable way to experience the beauty and the nature of Jasper. So how would somebody book this tour with us?
So we're happy to take phone calls and emails. We're definitely always here to answer any questions and get people booked in for the tour. Our phone number is 1-800-565-8735, extension 2, or we're also accessible by email at reservations@canadianoutback.com.
Perfect. That sounds great. Thanks a lot, Carla.
Thank you.